Let's go ahead and read the dialogue. If I can, I'd like to take advantage of that guy's strange way of traveling the park. But he runs through so quickly. I am very quick indeed. Do you think you can stop me? We have to think of a way to stop him from running. So... Oh, I can talk to Cecil? I'm sorry about all this trouble, Cecil. If only my paw could reach a little further. I could have swapped that big lump one more time. Swapped it with that rugby ball in the tree nearby. It's alright, that's what we're going to do now, together. I'm going to give it my best. The first thing to do is to find a path to that rugby ball. Damn! He can go far. Can I swap these two things? I can swap these two things. I don't think I need to do that. Oh, I don't think I can go there, huh? Look at this funny, flattened ball. It's the same shape as that horrible Mino. But it's too far to swap from here. Even this ball is starting to look horrible to me. We have to find a way to get this ball closer to that Mino thing. Knock it down from the tree, I say. There must be something we can do. Let's see. Oh, I cannot move, huh? Let's see how things play out here. Okay. This is definitely... So... I think what I need to do now, not just forget about switching things up. I need to make sure to let Cecil go up there. I'll just try and find a way up there. First and foremost. Well, would you look at that? There are a whole lot of round things around here. Oh boy. That means it's time for me, right? Oh boy. My hair is also round. Let's see. To use Missile's power, I just touch the missile icon. I'll try it and see what happens. I don't need to do anything. I want to go up though. Oh, but I can. He came. Okay. Damn, I can't use this? Now's my time, right? Yes. There we go. Any new? No, there's nothing new here. Oh, that was so close. If it hit the ball, it could have knocked it down. Is that all this umbrella can be used for? For knocking the rugby ball down? Don't forget about my powers. And don't forget about my recklessness of youth. Oh, I cannot manipulate the ball. Missile beat it a little bit. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything here. I made my way there to the football, but I think I need to do more than that. No. Should have not have clicked on that. Let's try and make it spin faster. Oh yes, nice. Wow, I didn't see this coming. Did you know the first thing about the globe chamber? Huh? Even little children treat it with the respect it deserves. They know that unless you spin it gently, there's no stopping it. Yeah, it does look pretty dangerous. It looks like I'm just destined to fly through the air, like this for a while. This just might buy us some time. Maybe he'll just keep spinning around like that the whole 4 minutes. I'm sorry, but I don't think I would stand for it that long. But anyway, at least we stopped him from running for a while. Okay, let's do what we can. Let's do what we can while we have this chance. Okay, now I know what I need to do here. We should drop the umbrella here. Do I need to open it though? Let's make it close at first. Let's see how things will play. Maybe it needs to be heavier? Cecil, did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes, it really sent that little ball flying, didn't it? Such a pity. It's too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. Maybe it's a little too light to do that. Hey, wait a minute. Maybe we should try sending up something a little heavier. And we will do so. And that's gonna be our plan. We'll try switching the baseball with the basketball. Now I'll pick Missile and let him wait here in the ball. Alright. We manipulate the balloon? I don't know if that's gonna work too, but let's try it. Oh no! Even that didn't work. Cecil, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see the seesaw? Yes, it sent that ball up just right, didn't it? So close. It's too bad it didn't hit the rugby ball and knock it down. It really looked like it was going to. I guess this just isn't the way to knock the rugby ball down from the branch. But you know, I bet the ball and seesaw will still come in handy. So it's not gonna be that simple, huh? So what should I do? I don't think I can switch the ball mid-air. Let's just think of it for a moment. That ball got released way higher. I don't think the tire will do anything here, right? If we switch the tire with the baseball with the tire, I don't think it's gonna do anything. Maybe it will? No, I don't think so. Even the basketball didn't even manage to hit the umbrella, so I think there's a way. I'm playing something on my head and I think it's gonna work. I'm playing something on my head. I think it's gonna work. But I need to go back to missile fast. Let's see how things gonna play here now. Aha, okay. Wow, I so did not see that coming. I never thought the umbrella would catch the ball. Did you see that? The tree branch. It shook a little. I think I saw it shake too. If it only shook a little more, it would knock that terrible rugby ball down. For this terrible tree! Maybe it just needs a little more weight. I'm sure we can do this. We just have to put our heads together. Everything looks good so far. We just need one more step. And I know what we need to do. Missile? It's time for you to do your shit. There! We moved the ball. What do you think, Missile? With the ball there, I think I could do it! In just a few seconds, we'll swap Mino with the leaf. And then, from there, you can swap Mino one more time. The final moment is near, Missile. Are you ready? You bet! Yeah, we need to possess the ball. Alright, the moment of truth. Okay, switch me, Cecil. Here I go! The finishing touch. You can do it, Missile! Swap Mino with that ball! Swap! Oh, he's dead. There! How's that? My head has been spared. Truly, that was a try worthy of the gods. And now Mino is right where he belongs. In the trash? We did it again, didn't we? Didn't we? Fate averted. Now nobody has to die. Except for one brave little somebody. Huh? I'm talking about you, Missile. Oh, me? I guess you're right. I'm still dead, aren't I? So now let's go back and save your life. Wait a minute. What is it? Now that I think about it, I think I want to stay dead a little longer. What? When I was alive, I couldn't even help Miss Camilla when she was in trouble. I want to be able to protect Miss Camilla. And to do that, I need these powers I have now. I see. Perfectly understandable. Even I wish I had powers like that. Hey, we just saved you. Don't wish your life away already. Oh, of course, you're right. Okay, Missile, have it your way. So Missile died. He's gonna be dead. We can't get him back. By the way, Mr. Reckless Youth, there's a certain detective who needs that music box you found. When we get back to the present time, could you give it to her? Certainly. You have my word. Let's go back then, to the present. He was unconscious though. And so Camilla ended up in the hands of the kidnappers. We weren't able to change that part. Len listened to my story without saying anything. I'm sorry. I wish there was something else I could have done. No, You did the best you could. I'm sure she's alright, after all. After all, she has me! Ugh. Missile? Are you in there? Oh man, Missile can talk, you know, human language? Miss Lynn! Leave Miss Camilla to me! I know I don't look like much, right now, but I'm sure I can help her. Missile. Eek! Uh-oh. Get wrecked. Missile is dead. Miss Lynn! You done goofed. I'm going to leave it up to Missile. What? Excuse me? You're just gonna leave him there? It kind of looks like Missile is being left up to the wind. Yeah, rest in peace. Oh god. Ooh! What a creep. I have something to give you. No! You... Stop the park from being turned into a housing site. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. Aren't you forgetting your promise? Oh, pardon me, pardon me. Yes, thank you. My apologies. This is for you. Oh. But how the hell could you fit that in there? You kept the music box safe, didn't you? Thank you. Not at all. I was only doing what the Rock of the Gods would have wanted. What's the matter? Cat got your tongue? He's mesmerized by my beauty. If you say so. Hey! The cat's not allowed to get your tongue. Excuse me, but are you? No, it couldn't be. Have we met before? Aren't you that little girl from that time? I'll never forget it. It was 10 years ago, in this park. 10 years ago? Are you talking about... Was he a witness when the shooting happened? 10 years ago? Let's talk to Lynn first. Have you met this strange young man before, Lynn? I don't remember, but he said 10 years ago, and this park. It could only be one thing that I can think of. Looks like I'd better talk to Mr. Leaflet here. Here in this park, the gods surely control fate. Today, 10 years from now, 10 years from that day, we met once again. If that isn't the power of the gods, then what else is it? It could just be coincidence. But apparently you know our lady detective here. Could you tell us about it? About what happened 10 years ago? Yes, of course. I was actually about to do just that. Rock of the Gods. What's this Rock of the Gods you keep mentioning? Don't you know? It's right there, in front of us. Missile. Wait a minute. You say gods, but do you mean dogs? I don't think he can mix that up. Of course not. Don't be silly. This is no time for ridiculous word games. You are standing just above the Rock of the Gods now. Take a look at them. Take a look at the monument. At that monument. Monument? What monument? This? Rock of the Gods. Timsik Park. The Rock of the Gods. The rock is buried in the ground right there. It's been there these 10 years. Ever since that day, it flew down from the heavens and showed us a miracle. A miracle? So this rock you've been talking about, is it a meteorite? Precisely. It dropped from the sky on that day 10 years ago. Yes, of course. Surely you know all about it. Me? Are you telling me that this rock dropped on the kidnapper or something? Was that it? That day, I just happened to be passing through this park. I had no idea that day would change my destiny. The sun was going down, and through the gloom, I heard the scream of a little girl. Eek! Now just calm down and drop that weapon. Stay back. If you come any closer, I'll shoot her. Huh, who's kidnapping her though? Who's that guy? I peeked out fearfully from the bushes and saw some shadowy figures. I didn't see the face of the criminal clearly. I knew I should do something to help, but I couldn't move. The tension was so thick, it was painful. Just when I couldn't stand it any longer. That's when it happened. The sky suddenly burned bluish white. Whoa. When it crashed into the ground, the meteorite gave off a shower of beautiful fragments. And then I saw it. One of those beautiful fragments pierced into the criminal's back. The judgment of the gods was brought down on the park that day. "10 years ago, the little girl that was you was saved by the Rock of the Gods." Oh my, I can't believe it. The Rock of the Gods was given the name Timsik, and still today, it lies sleeping deep in the park's earth. Timsik. I never knew about this Timsik. Always thought Detective Jod was the one who saved me. You were very young then, and you passed out from the shock of being taken hostage. Of course you wouldn't remember. But that's funny. A huge incident like that should have caused quite a stir. It's strange you never heard of it, Lynn. It is, isn't it? But now that I think about it, I remember I didn't want to think about what happened. I avoided the news, and I never came back to this park again. That's why I didn't know anything about it. Really, game? The meteorite was named Timsik after the name of this park that it fell in. And then the Rock of the Gods was forgotten. Now, an awful thing is happening. They're talking about turning the park into a housing site. I'll never forget the miracle I witnessed that day. And so, I've taken up residence in this park, and I'm trying to appeal to the people. Protect the park, the Rock of the Gods. That is my mission. I see. I'm taking you with me, Missile. So, 10 years ago, the little girl that was Lynn wasn't aware of the meteorite. I get that, but Detective Judd, on the other hand, there's no way he didn't know about the Timsik thing. And if he knew, and the man died, I took his life. What was that confession of his all about? The rocks of the gods that fell from the sky 10 years ago changed the destinies of many people's lives. Like the ripples on a pond when a pebble is dropped in. With every answer I get, I learn about a new mystery. Will I be able to break the chain of mysteries before dawn? Anyway, now that we have the evidence we need, we decided to meet up again at the minister's office. Besides, there are a few things I want to ask Detective Judd. How could he not remember that, though? We found the music box, Detective Judd. Good job, Lynn. I knew you could. Once everything had been resolved, I had wanted you to give this to him. Him? You mean Inspector Cabanela, right? I don't suppose he'll ever forgive me. Detective Judd. Now then, let's get this thing open. There's a certain knack to doing it, you know. See? You just use force? He calls that a knack. Looks more like brute strength to me. What the hell? How can you fit a gun like this in the music box? Don't point the gun like that. You should find scorch marks on the grip. Scorch marks? When Camilla built her contraption, she used a special kind of string. It's kind of magicians use. It burns up in an instant and disappears. Why would little Camilla use something like that? I don't know. Maybe because she's a detective's daughter. Not leaving any evidence behind and all that. In the case report, there was mention of some scorch marks. When it happened, Camilla was watching from her hiding place. She saw the flame run to the gun, something she naturally didn't include in her design. I took the gun out of the frame and replaced it with a picture. If you remove the picture, you should find scorch marks behind it on the frame too. Damn, 5 years ago. That was 5 years ago though. And those marks should match up with the ones on the gun. In other words, it proves the contraption existed there in that room that day. And it didn't work the way your little girl intended. Is that right? Exactly. Some cowardly culprit modified the design. But that angle was never brought up in the court. And so, as Justice Minister, I must call off the execution at this point. Yes! We did it! We did it! We called off the execution. We stopped it. I knew I was right. It wasn't Detective Judd. Now we can finally prove that. Thank goodness. Thank you, Lynn. In those eyes of yours, I see the eyes of that little girl from 10 years ago. Yeah, but... Speaking of 10 years ago, there's something that you need to explain to us a little bit. But before we talk to him, let's talk to the minister. What's the matter? I just don't know. What should I have done 5 years ago? Back then, nobody had any way of knowing the true nature of the manipulator. It wasn't anybody's fault that we didn't know the truth. Do you really think so? Of course. Besides, what's important right now is deciding what to do next. Am I right? She's right, Mr. Minister. Yes, of course. I do believe she is. What is it now? I just don't know. What should I do next? You'll figure it out. We believe in you. I can't talk to Lynn? I don't think I can talk to Lynn. You know, before we talk to Lynn, let's check on the other people. Let's check on the other people before the end of this chapter. I think we're gonna end the chapter